Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to the Alabama Twisters Qualifier for the 2026 PGF season. We're excited to be here today at Cage Fit in Opelika, Alabama. Give it up for Anthony Salisbury.
Now, I believe that this is his third qualifier. I know I've seen him. I remember he came to the qualifier up in Nashville when we did it at One Nation a couple of seasons back, and he had a pretty decent showing, won several matches. That was a lot of people there in that qualifier, like 30 people, and he ended up doing pretty well.
And his opponent.
Making his way to the mat out of the black corner, representing Logica Jiu-Jitsu. Make some noise for Woodrow Murray Wood.
Now, Woodrow's representing Logical Jiu-Jitsu, and I will go ahead and tell you that Anthony Salisbury does not represent Logical Jiu-Jitsu. His Jiu-Jitsu is quite illogical from time to time, and makes it pretty exciting to watch. The kid likes to get after it. We'll see what Woodrow Murray Wood. I appreciate multiple uses of the word wood in a single name. I think that's cool.
Oh, TV dinner going to get in on this ankle right there.
He's thinking about just grabbing something and ripping it, man.
You were not kidding.
Uh-oh, falling
counter
right
little
back.
armbar attempt to look like from Wood.
Oh!
Dang, Salisbury with a 4-point Aoki, it looks like. Oh, he draws the bow. Shot my man right in the back. So he was shaking off that Aoki lock.
That can happen from time to time.
Your winner with a break, Anthony Salisbury.
30 seconds.
I believe that's our third elbow genie point right there.
Man, that was like a looking like a young Jet Thompson and Landon Elmore aren't young enough, but he's like the young. Man, that was nasty, dude.
Dang, got the ankle outside the knee like that. About time to give it up. Once that ankle makes it outside of that knee line, knees outside of the hip, ankles outside of the knee. Oh, that can be the end of the road. And it's so awesome to see some of these young guys. They're playing off of the rotation. They're off balance in the rotation. So as he follows through to try to follow that ankle lock and Aoki, they're waiting on you to take that big commitment to that turn. As you commit to make that turn, you have the commish gonna have a little fun.
Got him, dog. Got him.
Big twister energy from Anthony Salisbury. 4-point play in the first round. And I believe that we have 17 athletes in the qualifier today, so that looks like we're about halfway through this first round.
Now, I did just get word here that Salisbury had been training with Jet Thompson since Salisbury was like 10 years old.
Well, that looked
makes a lot more sense.
That's definitely adding up right there.
Yeah. All right, I think I'm ready for this next one. Oh, yeah, that's hilarious.
So we're going to toss it to
We're
Bobby
going to keep
both
the action
of them.
rolling here. Making his way to the mat out of the red corner, representing Cobra BJJ. Make some noise for Tim Gray.
Cobra representing, but you guys better get your earplugs out because next up, the hometown hero.
And his opponent, making his way to the mat out of the black corner.
Representing Cage Fit. Make some noise for Chris McConnell.
Chris McConnell coming off of a 7-point mounted guillotine in his first match.
Boy, he started the whole event off with that big Cage Fit energy, dude. That Twisters energy.
Yes, sir. Now he stands in front of Tim Gray, shaking a bump. Right back to it. Hope you guys are enjoying the show on YouTube.
Oh, give him a little wrist snap there.
Oh, we're right back on that. Right back. He's using those those long, lanky arms to play this front headlock position. Trying to control that elbow at the knee.
He's already, he's moving to the back instead this time. Running a little high right here. Man, he is just so tall and like lengthy, lanky for this weight class.
To the body triangle right there.
Yo,
beautiful play from Chris McConnell. Beautiful shot at the back. Tim Gray in deep trouble early in the first minute. Chris McConnell understands the assignment. 6-point plays for the Twisters. Oh, big crank on the face right here. He's going to give it every squeeze he's got.
Oh, on the money. On the money. 1 minute. Another 7. Another 7 for Big Chris.
McConnell.
He said, call me, baby. You see him? Make sure we got that. He said, call me, girl.
14 points on the day for his PGF World XP. Chris McConnell, big Twister energy as he starts to show off 2 7-point plays. Going to be well rested for the later rounds as well. That's a big deal.
There he goes. Hold on. See, this is what I wanted to see right here.
The commissioner going to pull up.
He gets all done. He said, hey, you know what? You saw it, 14 points. Girl.
Call me maybe.
Oh, hey. That's a phone. This is an old school phone right here. It's got a cord on it, and the cord is curly, and it runs.
Oh, that's
the kitchen.
That's an old school phone. I thought you were talking about a Nokia brick.
That cord runs into the kitchen, and now if you'll notice right here,
that thing's got a dial on it.
Yeah, this is Weird Al Yankovic right here. A lot of people don't know that.
We loved his album.
I'm ready.
From Now 4.
Which one did you like best? I think I liked Alapalooza best. It had this song on it called Frank's 2,000-inch TV. Y'all go check that out. That's on iTunes. All right, on to the next.
Stop, dude. Just,
it's a true story.
Oh, my Lord.
Making his way to the mat out of the red corner.
Representing 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu Decatur, give it up for Noah Randolph.
Noah Randolph, the silent assassin, stepping back on with that cut-off Season 1 energy right now.
And he cut off the rash guard. He was thinking about wearing cut-off jeans, but that was against the rules for this particular event.
Making his way to the mat out of the black corner, representing 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu Birmingham, make some noise for Alex Denson.
Man, this ought to be a banger right here. Both these guys really solid. Noah probably got a little
Noah's got the experience,
jiu-jitsu experience for sure, but
sure.
He didn't wrestle his way through school or anything like that. We know Alex did.
Yeah,
right?
Alex started wrestling in about first grade, I believe. Had a ton of matches, but about a year into jiu-jitsu.
Listen, you can't wrestle a dude that sits down that fast.
No. Both of these guys are going to bring the heaters 100%. They're about to scrap it out.
Oh, Noah trying to slip around to his back early.
Beautiful play to the back right
there. Not quite. Man, twitchy energy coming off of Noah.
Both of these fellas.
We said twizzy energy.
He's going to sit back on that straight ankle lock. Big bend on the ankle. Noah Randolph not afraid.
Oh, and Alex goes to his back here. That was a lot of pressure on that straight ankle. That would have made a lesser man tap. Nice job, Noah, stepping over, trapping that foot.
Looks like Noah's going to slow the match down a little bit, start to weigh heavy on Denson's guard.
Yep, that's fine. Let him scoop that leg. Get him past.
Oh, going to the inverted arm lock.
Couple of heavy bends on the limbs early for Denson, but
yeah, that one didn't seem too serious. The straight ankle seemed pretty serious. This is already slowed down into Noah's kind of game here, I think.
Shot clock's on, Noah. Shot clock's on.
For all the PGF faithful, you guys recognize that Season 1 orange rash guard right there. The young veteran in Noah Randolph. He's on the shot clock right now. He's got to make an offensive play right here.
Shot clock's off.
Shot clock off for Noah Randolph if he settles into this north-south position.
Noah going to the knee on belly here. Oh, he's looking to isolate this arm.
Shot clock's on, Alex. Shot clock's on.
Oh, Noah going to the inverted arm lock on the far side. Missed it, though.
Denson on the shot clock from bottom right here as Randolph tries to isolate this arm. Oh, he's going to go to the...
Shot clock's off.
Oh, Noah Randolph.
Oh, man.
Reverse close guard toe hold from Noah Randolph. 3-point play.
Your
the
winner
season
with a
one
break
veteran.
out of the red corner, Noah Randolph.
A lot of energy in that match right there. Back and forth from both of the guys. Looks like we're going to get a look at this toe hold here.
Well, he stepped over looking for the triangle here. And then when Alex threw his feet around in front of him, he didn't get to that reverse close guard.
Not quite.
Left that foot hanging behind him. Noah just grabbed it up. I mean, he put it in. He sent it via like express mail, dude. That was nasty. He
How
was
many
cranking
stamps
that
do you have to
thing.
put on that?
I'm not sure how the Postal Service operates that kind of thing.
But we
I
were
heard on
getting
Joe Rogan that you can send baby chickens through the U.S. Postal Service, though. I just heard that recently.
Send a couple chickens to your mama on the Twisters. Go to the Tractor Supply, grab you a couple chickies, a couple postage stamps. Per Joe Rogan.
I don't know if it's true. I just heard it. All right,
Might
I think
get put
I'm
on
ready.
a watch list of some kind taking that advice, actually.
You got to be careful.
So we're having an absolute blast. We're blazing through these first couple championship rounds right now at the PGF Season 9 175-pound qualifier for the Alabama Twisters. Thank you guys for tuning in. As we start to get into the later rounds, make sure that you guys letting us know in the chat who you guys want to see, any fan favorites, money bags that you guys thought should have been thrown out, and, of course, sharing this stream to all your friends in your text groups. Slide it in the DMs. Do us a favor. Spread the free jiu-jitsu around.
So the next match that's going to be coming up, they're holding while they arrange something right there. But Garrett Moore and Whitt Ramey. Now, in the first matchup, how did it go here? I believe.
Whitt Ramey got a 3-point outside heel hook, I believe.
Yep, I think you're right. Did we see Garrett already?
Garrett has not had a match. Garrett is known throughout the Alabama community as the Bendy Boy.
Bendy Boy.
There's a famous picture of you.
Me.
Yeah, and you have him in a triangle with a Kimura, I believe, and maybe even possibly a heel hook. I know that sounds impossible. It is an impossible picture. It is on your Instagram somewhere, but that's our Bendy Boy, Garrett Moore. You're going to recognize him as soon as he walks out.
And I put him in a triangle with his leg inside.
Yes.
And then I leg locked him for some reason.
I think,
even beyond that.
I think there was definitely another variable in there, maybe a wrist lock.
Well, you know, it just sounds to me like a classic case of doing what you got to do.
Sometimes you got to dig your way out with a shovel, you know, when you're knee-deep in the mud like that.
Now, listen, for those of you that are watching, while we got a second here, let me tell you, you can jump on to pgf.world or onto the PGF YouTube channel, and you can check out all the behind-the-scenes footage from the last several seasons of the PGF. Conscious Keelan, Isaac, Michael Plaster, Dave Keel, that whole crew, they've done a fantastic job. If you want to get a behind-the-scenes look at what it's like to be there in Las Vegas as we all continue to build the world's biggest, baddest, and, let's be honest, only Jiu-Jitsu league. We're trying to turn this into a real sport. We want it to be a real sport. We're trying to copy the NFL, the NBA. We're not trying to emulate how the UFC, BJJ, or CJI, or anybody else is doing it.
There's really nothing else like the PGF, and I think that as you've seen some of these other rule sets come to light, I think that people are starting to kind of understand what the difference is. And like I said, it's not a super fight format. We literally want these guys to be like Steph Curry and LeBron James, and you follow these guys season to season, follow their names, and become big fans of them. And I think that's something that's a little bit different than just trying to share highlights of 15-minute matches. It's all action, all gas, no breaks.
What's it been like being one of the first franchise teams?
It's been an absolutely incredible thing to get to. The PGF started in Alabama, and so there's a
it
ton,
did. I was there,
as you know, and so there's a ton of support from those people here. As the PGF grew and went to Las Vegas, it felt like something was missing here at home, and so now that we have the Alabama Twisters, after our first couple of events, we've had a tremendous amount of support. A lot of fans, not just people that have their kids or students grappling, but we're starting to make true sports fans out of these people. And so, like I said, we are offering a ton of different benefits through our Twisters Club, free seminars and things like that, and it's really allowing us to elevate the Alabama Jiu-Jitsu culture. Aside from having a professional team, it's bringing the Alabama Jiu-Jitsu community together on these events, and it's been a huge blessing to not only be a part of that myself, but to get to work with the other 8 owners of the Twisters as we join forces and, like I said, bring the Alabama Jiu-Jitsu to a whole new level.
Want to give a shout out to everybody watching us in the chat here. Womp, 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 Egghead Jiu-Jitsu popping in with a $10 super chat. We appreciate that. All of those super chats go to help. Might seem like a little bit, but it helps a lot in trying to help us push this sport to the next level. Thank you, everybody that's watching. Go ahead and give it a share. Pop it up on your Instagram. Share the link. Put it on your stories. Send it out, more importantly, to your team group chats. We all know there's only like 7 people looking at your stories anyway, and they sure ain't going to click the link. We do appreciate it, but send it in that team group chat with your training partners. They'll pop it open, and I think we're about ready to get cranking here.
Ready for our next matchup. Making his way to the mat out of the red corner, representing Cobra BJJ.
Everybody make some noise for Garrett Moore. Representing Woodruff Fighters Club, make some noise for Whitt Ramey.
Now, where's Woodruff?
I could not even begin to tell you where Woodruff is.
Woodruff Fighters Club. All right. Here we go. Whitt Ramey, Garrett Moore. Whitt looked pretty good in his first match. Oh, man, he's in on that front head really early.
Immediately dragging him down to the mat from that front headlock. Very good control right there. Looks like he's going to try to set up this front headlock back take dilemma. Abandons the front headlock.
Oh, man, quick past the guard right there.
Uh-oh, we got a...
Uh-oh. No way, dude.
Boy himself just completely...
That would have ripped my shoulder completely out of the socket.
It about ripped my shoulder watching.
I see he keeps reaching for his leg on the inside. What's going on there, Matt? That's one of your moves there?
Brother, I couldn't begin to describe what's going through a young Garrett Moore's
I mean, he gets back to his butterfly guard. He waited on him to step over, got back to his butterfly.
Very unorthodox jiu-jitsu from Garrett Moore. Beautiful passing from Whitt Ramey. Looks like he's trying to pressure.
He's trying to isolate that arm with his legs.
Looks like he's doing a decent job right now. He's on this backside wrist control. Looks like he's going to try to see if he can pop out on the back here. Whitt hiding his head. Doesn't want to give up his head to give up this rear naked choke grip.
No, he's got his arm pulled up behind his back here.
Garrett Moore looking to get
he turns him with it.
Looking to get a little
Look at that. That was wild, dude. I mean, he didn't get anything going out of it, and he's going to pull guard immediately right here. But that was very interesting.
I think allowing Whitt to get on this front headlock is a bit of a mistake by Garrett
man,
Moore.
early in on this Darce attempt. He's got the vice grip, trying to take his back with it. Well, you weren't kidding. Very unorthodox game, man.
You can almost just not say what he's about to do. It's almost for sure the opposite of what you would fundamentally do. But as you see, definitely a weird look.
Well, he's giving up his back. Nice job. Oh, my. Is he going to go for the twister? Oh, at the Twisters Qualifier.
Whitt Ramey about to get this money bag. Whitt Ramey got a deep truck look right here.
Garrett got his foot on the inside of that 2-on-1, though. He is going to try to get the Twisters crowd on their feet right here.
Whitt Ramey trying to close the show here in a stylistic fashion. He's got good control of the legs. Looks like he's abandoning the Twisters. Moore doing a good job of diving down deep towards the legs.
Oh, he might trade.
He's going to try to drag him back in there, it looks like. Oh, my
goodness. Man, if I was him, I would stay on that Twister. He's got a deep bite on that leg. There it is. Has the bell on it.
Oh.
Nice job controlling it, chasing the evasiveness of Garrett.
It appears that Garrett Moore doesn't believe in Twisters.
Well, you know, that foot on the inside is definitely going to help him out a little bit.
We
got to be careful sitting up like that.
Money back for Whitt Ramey.
The Twister at the Twisters Qualifier. Whitt Ramey.
6-point Twister kill.
Your winner with a kill, Whitt Ramey.
Matt, would you like to do the honors?
Beautiful control right here. Whitt Ramey gets into this truck position. Gets on that big. Whitt Ramey with a twister right here. And as you see, he's got him stuck in the truck position. Good control of the wrist right there. All the way underneath the head. 6-point kill. There was a bit of controversy in the early seasons of the PGF about whether the twister was a 6-point play or a 3-point play. And right here, I think that we're going to get a look at the finish. Whitt Ramey gets his hands locked over here behind the neck, both hands locked, and Garrett Moore concedes the 6-point play right there. Big hip in, and Whitt Ramey knows immediately that that's going to get the crowd popping at the Twisters Qualifier.
Oh, this guy got excited. Hold on. Let's run it back right here. So you can see right now, but right as he starts to come on screen, you can see some gyrations. And that's what I want to take a look at. Watch right up here to the top left. Hey! He's getting jumpy. He's twisting it up. And that's a twister right there. Whitt Ramey. That's how you do the telestrator, Matt.
I see that. That's fine work, brother.
Thanks, man.
You're really quite an artist.
That's why they pay me the big bucks, dude.
Speaking of big bucks, make sure that you guys are dropping those super chats so that I can upgrade to these meta bands that B-Max over here flexing on you with. He's always recording. So,
all right, let's crank this next one up. Who we got?
of the red corner, representing the American Killer Bees. Give it up for Anthony Salisbury.
Anthony Salisbury, TV dinner, going to come in here and try to make another. We're professionals. Stop that. All right. We're in a professional jiu-jitsu stream right now. Anthony Salisbury going to try to look for another 4-point play. Looks like we got Gabe McKay walking in right now.
I mean,
it's the first time we've seen Gabe today.
It is our first time seeing Gabe. 100%. We're calling him TV dinner, Salisbury.
Oh, it's done.
That's a hungry man finisher right there.
I
dude.
felt
he
like
looked like a hungry man.
I felt like it's been a disservice if someone already didn't give him that nickname. I felt like that was just the low-hanging fruit. But sometimes it tastes very good.
Shooting out that single leg, rolling through.
Oh, gonna try to roll into this Barambolo. Now maybe a back step potentially.
Got to be careful leaving his own legs hanging out like that.
Gabe McKay. Ooh.
Okay.
It looks like Anthony Salisbury's moving in a little bit higher gear. Gabe McKay gonna need to make sure that he stays at the appropriate pace. Anthony Salisbury bringing the heat.
Well, I like the way that Salisbury moves. He's on the attack, but he doesn't look jumpy. He doesn't look twitchy. You know what I mean?
Salisbury isolates this leg. Let's see if he can slide his hips forward to get control of this knee line. It looks like he's going to try to bail and come up on top. We got about 10 seconds here before this elbow genie points off the table.
So, Matt, when we get done with this match, you got a question in the chat from Harps555. He wants to know, how is this going to work out with these franchise teams? How does this work with the qualifier and the draft? And, you know, tell him a little bit about what y'all's plans are going to be. Let's don't do it just yet, though.
Of course.
We better.
Shot clock's on, Gabe. Shot clock's on.
That'll turn it off right away. Nice job understanding the assignment. Gabe McKay turned that shot clock off immediately, but ends up in a leg entanglement.
Isolation. This is the deepest shot that he's had on the leg here. McKay trying to figure out if he wants to try to counter or get out of there. Salisbury, TV dinner, whipping that wrist right there, stirring that pot, looking like he's going to try to get to this outside heel hook.
Nice. Dude, way to stay calm for Gabe McKay. Second time we've seen TV dinner try to hit that counter. Uh-oh, got to watch out. You know he likes this Aoki. Watch this heel slipping.
Big reap of the knee right there, it looks like.
Ex-Ashi here.
Ooh, Salisbury got a big bend on that ankle. But Gabe slips. Now he looks like he's going to get back on offense. He's going to have to make something happen. Oh, big little modified ham Sammy right there.
Again, we're going to call that move the TV dinner.
I will say that Gabe's going to have to get on offense right now. TV dinner, Anthony Salisbury clearly leading the match.
Shoots the single, ends up on bottom. Here comes that setup for his Aoki here.
Salisbury with this leg isolated.
This is how it happens.
He's going to try to off-balance him. Got to be careful with his own leg hanging out there in the 50-50.
He doesn't seem like the kind of fella that cares about his own legs that much.
Gabe McKay seems to be interested.
Uh-oh.
That's a crazy turn of his foot. That was disgusting.
Gabe in on the single, trying to dump him. Oh, nice turn, though, by TV Dinner. Looking for the triangle. Inverted
triangle. Beautiful play right here, man. Salisbury definitely bringing the Twister energy. We got 2 minutes left, it looks like.
Shot clock's on, Gabe. Shot clock's on.
Ooh, beautiful play to the back right here. Salisbury, 1 hook in, 2 hooks in, body triangle, nail in the coffin. He's going to look to score 6 right here as he plays between the rear naked choke and this Ruotolotine.
Play on, play on.
Shot clock. We get a play on call from Weird Al, our head referee.
Oh, nice job escaping the position for Gabe. I mean, we've definitely seen TV Dinner be the main offensive player, but Gabe has done he's had a good match. Uh-oh, here's that Aoki.
Oh, now we got a little shootout here.
Got him.
Oh,
man.
Salisbury TV Dinner with another 3-point break. 7 points on the day for TV Dinner. TV Dinner strikes again. Very good match from both athletes.
And smart play by Gabe, dude. He knew it was caught. No reason to make him try to break your leg there. So there's a lot of pressure, but that one didn't come on violently. Yeah. That was like that was controlled. Burner. Yeah, that was controlled.
Slow cook by TV Dinner.
So while we wait for this next match to start, Matt, a couple of questions for you. As the president of the Alabama Twisters, tell us what you're planning to do with your team heading into the season. I guess tell everybody kind of how it's going to work with you bringing in athletes and stuff like that to the draft.
So this year for the draft, we will be bringing in 2 athletes. We can confirm that those athletes are Elijah Carlton and Kevin Buring. Those will be our 2 Alabama Twisters that we bring with us to the draft. That leaves 3 spots still on the table that we will have to draft in Las Vegas on February 4th. So what's happening today is that the athlete that wins the qualifier, they'll leave with $500, and that will be their ticket to Las Vegas, where they will be put up for draft potentially by the Twisters if we're impressed. I told the boys today that if they wanted to be drafted on the Twisters and wanted to represent the South and join forces with Elijah Carlton and Kevin Buring, that they needed to put on a show, they needed to score some 6s, and that they needed to handle themselves with the appropriate Twister energy. So, like I said,
so they're not going to. The winner of this qualifier is not automatically going to go to the Twisters.
Nope.
They're guaranteed a spot in the draft.
They're guaranteed a spot in the draft, but our 2 house names this season for Season 9 175-pound bracket is going to be the highest scoring athlete of all time, Elijah Carlton.
The #1 rated athlete in PGF history.
Hard to argue that. And his right-hand man from 10th Planet Atlanta, one Kevin Buring, who's been on an absolute tear as of lately. If you guys haven't seen, he shaved his head, dyed it blonde.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what could happen when a man does something like that.
Another question before we move to the next match, and this one comes from Caleb Haywood in the chat. Is there a PGF minor league in the works for Blue and Under possibly? You want to maybe talk about some of the opens that you guys have been doing?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Twisters have allowed us to join forces with a bunch of the gyms over throughout the Southeast and especially in Alabama. And so today we started our Little Twisters Invitationals. It's like a super fight format. We're gonna take that to the adults.
And that was incredible, by the way. There's massive energy. Y'all had like 24 matches.
I don't think that people really understand what's happening with the Twisters and the other franchise teams. It's going to give us a huge opportunity to scale jiu-jitsu events locally. So typically in Alabama, I would say that most people have to wait until an AGF or a NAGA or an IBJJF tournament comes to town, and usually that's once or twice a year that these series bring their tournaments to Birmingham, to Alabama, wherever it may be in the state. And so now the Twisters are taking the initiative to provide the type of culture that we want, getting these people competing as often as possible,
and familiarizing them with the PGF rules.
Of course. And so the PGF rules exist at the highest level with the professionals in Las Vegas, and we're going to look to backfill that. And the PGF is the professional league. We started the youth league today with the Twisters Invitational, and we're going to look to fill it up everywhere in between, and eventually hopefully taking it to where it becomes the NCAA recognized rule set and a high school sport, etc. So those are some of our long-term goals here in Alabama, but we look to be pioneering that at the forefront of all jiu-jitsu culture, and we hope that everybody's watching and paying attention, that it doesn't have to be done the way that it was before. And so this new franchise and rule set with the PGF is an exciting rule set, and it's going to allow people to become bigger fans of jiu-jitsu, put it in front of more people, and of course we're going to do our due diligence to make sure that we spread those competition opportunities across the board, from youth all the way to the pros and everything in between.
And make sure you're checking out, shout out to Egghead Warrior in the chat. Check out Egghead Jiu-Jitsu podcast, the Egghead Scrambles podcast. He's dropping PGF insider knowledge every week as we lead into the regular season. But right now, I believe it's time to go to the man, the myth, the legend, Bobby Both of them.
We are ready for our next matchup. The first athlete making his way to the mat, representing Boondocks MMA. Everybody make some noise for Mr. Israel Wilkes.
Israel Wilkes, Hello Kitty, going to give us some more pre-match antics.
Hello Flippy.
And his opponent making his way to the mat out of the black corner, representing 10th Planet Decatur. Make some noise for Deacon Culver.
We got Barbecue stepping back on the mat versus Hello Flippy. Another star-studded matchup here at the PGF Qualifier.
Barbecue. Shout out to Smoky C's Barbecue up in Decatur. Fine smoked buffalo chicken. Fine.
Yep. Yep, right to his foot. Right to his leg. Make him step and go. Yep.
Deacon trying to hook that leg.
Keep walking behind him. Keep going behind him. Bring this left knee in front. Bring this left knee in front.
Now Deacon trying to get onto a shoulder crunch here. A little too much separation. Oh my goodness! Hello Flippy jumping on an arm lock out of nowhere.
A flying Hello Flippy.
Now we're attacking his back. Pull this left
Barbecue
knee back.
Deacon
Funky
Culver,
wrestling.
very aware though as he looks to try to take the back here.
Yeah, he got a little too excited hunting the back.
Yep, scoop that leg. Scoop that leg.
Looks like that was some type of attempt at that Dominic Mejia flyover versus Rafael Ferreira in the PGF playoff last season.
He's got the head tied up. He's not going to be able to submit him from right there most likely, but he does start to turn him.
Let him know what the Barbecue family name is talking about.
Get these frames back in front. Yep, knees back in front. Knees back in front. Watch the arm.
Hello Flippy looking to get in on this arm lock here.
Keep your hands together. Yep, turn in.
Hey, survives the arm lock attempt.
Barbecue to the top position right here.
Triangle choke.
Hello Flippy.
Oh, a nice one too.
He's
Going to
got
the TP.
he's going to old school TP. And the Hello Kitty.
He got it.
6-point TP choke from Hello Flippy. BJJ. He's going to change his Instagram handle immediately after this qualifier. big 6-point play to redeem himself after a loss in round 1. We're going to see Israel Wilkes back again. Hello, Flippy, holding up to his name right there.
That's a 6-pointer. Look at that. Gable grip behind the head. And for those of you that aren't aware, that's called a TP choke. I learned that out of the Mastering the Rubber Guard book.
You had to find that on VHS.
Yeah, that was like a submissions 101 kind of move right there. You know about submissions 101? It's a long and storied tale. I'll tell you that. We'll move on. Bobby.
For the next matchup, the first athlete making his way to the mat, out of the red corner, representing Woodruff Fighters, give it up for Grayson May.
Couple of super chats, Mean Sweetie Band and Wallow, shout out.
Making his way to the mat, representing Shackleford, MMA. Make some noise for Gabe McKay.
Quick turnaround for Gabe McKay. Very savvy in his last match. He faces off against Grayson Mann right now in our consolation side of the bracket. 175-pound PGF Season 9 qualifier. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Oh, 4-point armbar for Gabe McKay with a money bag. Quick work. Gabe McKay come off of a very tough match against Anthony Salisbury TV dinner in his last round. Looks to get in and out, not getting paid by the hour. 4-point armbar for Gabe McKay. Beautiful work.
$11 seconds on that arm lock. Man.
That's the fastest submission of the day.
I believe that is the fastest one. Prior to that, so we've had a 44-second guillotine on the opening match. That was Chris McConnell. Noah Randolph got it done with an inside heel hook in 21 seconds. Anthony, the TV dinner, Salisbury, the 30-second Aoki lock. And then we had a 1 minute from Chris McConnell. So he's got 2 elbow genie bonuses, both for 7 points. And then right here, Gabe McKay popping off the arm lock in 11 seconds. Girl. That was good. Let's run it, Bobby.
For our next matchup, the first athlete making his way to the mat, out of the red corner, representing Boomdots MMA. Give it up for Israel Wilkes.
Hello, Flippy. Right back on the mat. Give it to him. Oh, he's going to save his legs, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. The legs a little gassed. He was just out here.
And his opponent making his way to the mat out of the black corner, representing Cobra BJJ. Give it up for Garrett Moore.
Hello, Flippy. Israel Wilkes versus Bendy Boy Garrett Moore in our consolation side of the bracket. Both of these guys looking to stay alive.
Yeah, it's win or go home at this point. That's a nice duck.
Nice duck under.
He's going to slip to the back on that. Now, normally this puts a lot of pressure on the shoulder, but you're telling me that Garrett's limbs bend in every direction.
I don't believe that he believes in shoulders.
Well, they're real. I got a couple of them myself.
Nothing shaking there. Garrett Moore takes the top position, looking to pass the guard.
Oh, and he's almost there. Got to watch out leaving his own arm hanging right here.
Hello Flippy looking to flip the position and score this arm bar. Garrett Moore.
Garrett out in front of him, past the guard now.
Short little Kimura grip as he looks to try to take some type of high guard. Maybe he's going to try to isolate this head and arm with a triangle potentially. Ooh, big
making
step
interesting
over.
Choices here. Is he trying to turn that into like a Tarico Plata maybe? Like if he can
Tarico.
rotate all the way through it? No, he's just like, let me grab
Plosh.
something and squeeze it. I think that's really his strategy right now.
Keeps good control of the elbow and the arm isolation right there. Let's see if he can pop his head out and try to stay on the top position.
I can't tell exactly what kind of lock he's got on that backside.
Looks like he's
The arm is
arm
sort of
inside of
trapped
a
in
little
there, yeah.
inverted triangle. Hello, Flippy.
Oh, watch out this arm lock. Oh! The bendy man.
Garrett Moore with a 3-point arm bar. And I'm sad to say
With a break, Garrett Moore.
that's going to be the last that we see at Hello Flippy today, but absolutely entertaining as Garrett Moore takes a 3-point arm bar.
Flippy, give us one more. Give us one more.
Your best one. Hello Flippy gonna give us one more show right here.
Something for the peeps.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Immediately
Nice.
following the. Garrett Moore not having that. Rips his britches on those splits right there. Garrett Bendy Boy Moore advances to the next round.
Well, that's a good question. And let's actually go to our sideline reporter, Weird Al. You had a question right there.
My question is, why did he hit the Michael Jackson before he did the splits?
Really, that's just standard protocol.
Because
If you're going to do the splits in front of a crowd of people in Alabama and you don't do that,
I bet that man is hell on wheels at a wedding.
I bet he is, dude. All right. You know, we probably ought to move right along. Nice arm lock. Look at him just step right over. Nice arm lock. Look at him just step right over.
Godfather Jerky Chips, one of the first sponsors of the Alabama Twisters. If you haven't had these delicious jerky chips, find you some Godfather Jerky Chips today. Shout out to Godfather Jerky Chips. Thank you for supporting the Alabama Twisters.
And hey, check this out, guys. The Las Vegas Kings have got their qualifier. Now, listen, it's too late for you to sign up for this first qualifier here in Alabama. We're already down here running the thing. But the Vegas Kings have got their qualifier coming up. You can go to www.pgfworld for more information and to get registered. Philadelphia Phenoms got the qualifier coming up. We're going to be up in Gatlinburg, Tennessee on December the 6th in conjunction with the Jiu-Jitsu Open, doing a qualifier up there. Pasadena the next weekend, Pasadena, California. And then we're going to do another Vegas Kings qualifier right there in Vegas to close the qualifier season out. www.pgf.world and follow PGF on all social platforms at PGF World for more information and to stay abreast of what's happening with the PGF. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Bobby, both of them.
We're ready for our next matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Making his way to the mat out of the red corner, representing Cage Fit, giving up for Landon.
Landon Cantrell, the Cage Fit local, another very warm welcome.
And his opponent, making his way to the mat out of the black corner, representing 10th Planet Birmingham. Let's hear it from Alex Denson.
Alex Denson walking out carrying that mustache and sideburns on his back.
Wop, wop, wop. We got a super chat. That's Egghead Warrior. And he says the Colorado Wolverines are better than the Kentucky Hollers. So we got a couple of fictional PGF teams or maybe like hopeful PGF teams building a rivalry, and they don't even exist yet.
Let us know where you'd like to see a PGF team at in the chat. Oh,
there's rumors of a Tennessee having the 4th team. Alex working into that arm lock again from the top of side control.
Same headlock position. He's got
He's gonna put some pressure on that angle's arm. Not quite there. That's there. Oh,
Alex Denson with a 4-point break. And a little money bag. Gonna get the boys some gas money back to the house. Alex Denson catches himself a 4-point.
Oh, he got split open here. Let's get a look at that on the stream
like
here.
Got a little bloody forehead right there.
Stand here. Let's get a good shot of that right here. Let's get a good. Hey, you got the shot right here. Let's see.
Don't get no blood on that mustache. I know that.
Yeah, let's have a look. It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
That ain't the first time the boys had his forehead split open wrestling.
No. It seemed to be the kind of fellow who's had that happen a few times. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Shane Mills, the proprietor here at Cage Fit, stepping out onto the mat. That's why this dude is in charge. Shane Mills, one of the owners of the Alabama Twisters, and the owner of this facility, not just the owner, built this with the sweat of his own brow.
Listen,
out there cleaning the mats. He didn't send a white belt out there to clean the mats. That's what I would have done.
Man leads from the front. You got to dig that about him. Shane Mills, one of the Nasty Nine owners of the Alabama Twisters, owner of Cage Fit MMA, UFC level coach, black belt in jiu-jitsu, absolute legend. One of the biggest supporters that we have inside of our ownership. Shane has been an absolute. He's been hitting home run after home run with this event. Broke down the entire gym today, reorganized the mats so that we had a proper ring. Absolutely outfitted
set up sleeping spaces. Keelan, Isaac, and Plaster stayed here last night, and I was going to stay here. And about 2 a.m. I said, well, nope. And then I just left and went and found a hotel room. The only one left in Opelika, Alabama, it turns out.
Man was a set of metabands like that can't sleep on the mats anymore.
Yeah.
The money changed him. You know
all the money. All right, Bobby.
We're gonna try
to help me. Go ahead.
Next matchup, making his way to the mat representing Cage Fit. Give it up for Slenderman, Chris McConnell.
Chris McConnell has been absolute lightning in a bottle thus far in the PGF qualifier. 14 points on the day.
This match gonna be a banger, dude.
And his opponent, making his way to the mat out of the black corner, representing 10th Point Decatur. Give it up for Noah Randolph.
The man of fewer words, Noah Randolph, speaking volumes with those cut-off sleeves on that original PGF rash guard right there.
That's a flex.
It's a hard flex. There's only about 4 of them left still in existence.
Noah pulled right to his guard. Noah's got a scoop grip on that far leg. Exposing the leg lock.
Big isolation right there.
Nice step around, though, by Chris.
The lankiness.
Oh, and he's on the head. Noah getting to a triangle.
Noah Randolph controlling the posture right there.
Oh, my goodness.
Good control of the posture. He's got to.
Chris got to get some height. Nice reaction by McConnell.
Immediately going to react and get in on this leg, looking to stay on offense.
And Noah jumps on the head. Chris keeping this is a fire matchup. Both of these guys look like PGF material right now. To be honest with you. What do you think? These guys these Twisters material?
Oh, brother, they're
high elbow!
Oh,
He missed it. Ends up on bottom.
Savvy shakes the high elbow guillotine.
Good pace of this match.
Noah looks like he might be starting to overwhelm McConnell a little bit right here.
Well, I'll tell you this. Noah is not the kind of guy that gets tired. And Chris got a deep MMA background, too, and he's been training forever. Both of these guys brown belts. Neither one of these guys really have cardio or condition. Oh, a nice pass right into this. Oh, into the dope mount, all the way into the mount. Gets a big turn and a great black magic escape off the bottom. Chris McConnell sitting back looking for the heel hook.
This outside heel hook. Got the leg
Goes to the straight ankle. He got a grimace out of Noah right there.
A little one.
Noah trying to clear it out, and he does. Leaves his own foot hanging on the inside there. Nice. Gets all the way past the guard with that. All the way into side control now. This is a good match here.
Big energy as we get to about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
It's a good frame off the bottom by McConnell. He's keeping himself a little bit too flat, though. Now he starts to create a little bit. Oh, Noah gets that arm shoved all the way across. Chris gets it. Oh, punch choke off the top. Noah's got a good one.
Oh, man. Noah's had several offensive plays. He keeps saying these offensive cycles. When you're talking, trying to get a judge's decision, whoever's staying in these offensive cycles is going to get the judge's attention.
McConnell now weaving into a leg lock.
McConnell keeps getting back on offense, but he hasn't had very many meaningful.
He's looking for this chin lock. Noah frees it and jumps into a leg attack of his own. Noah he was thinking toe hold for a second. Now he gets into this honey hole. Missed the knee line.
Ooh, what a match from Noah Randolph and Chris McConnell. As we get to about 2 minutes here, we're starting to approach these last 2 minutes. Up in the air on the decision right now. One of these guys got to try to bring this thing home as we cross the 2-minute mark.
Keep this foot to his butt. Yep, here we go. Heavy on this knee now. Heavy on this knee. Keep the tight waist, Noah.
Match of the day material brewing right here. Is
another dope mount. Man,
McConnell
Noah
hits the shot
good
clock
right there. Looks like Noah's starting to get out in front of him a little bit. Chris with a nice recovery back to his half. He's got Chris flattened out.
He's going to have to make a big play if he's going to avoid this shot clock violation. McConnell going to take the bottom side of the restart position.
That is our first penalty position of the day. That's our first shot clock violation of the day.
McConnell takes the tabletop position, hips over knees, shoulders over hands. As Noah gets set up here with South Dakota Chris. Whistles the boys in. McConnell turns towards him, going to look to settle into side control a little bit. He's got to make some plays if he doesn't want to wind up back on the shot clock again.
Chris back to his feet. Noah pulls guard with it.
McConnell going to have to get on offense here if he's going to look to try to push this to a judge's decision. Randolph just a little bit ahead offensively. Been in the lead. A little better positional dominance. I don't know if McConnell.
Noah just keeping that pressure on him, man. Uh-oh. He's into this vice. He might have made his move to his darts just a little bit too early, but now he's starting to really bend that head. Looking for the Japanese necktie, maybe.
Covers the
he's
heel
going for the
right
Japanese
there.
necktie. Oh, Noah Randolph!
6-point play over Chris McConnell. Beautiful.
Got himself a money bag out of it. Noah Randolph, the season 1 veteran. He ain't said 6 words in the 3 seasons he's been on the PGF, but he said a lot right there with that Japanese necktie. What a match, dude. That was incredible.
A cold-blooded assassin is young Noah Randolph. I think that the most emotion that I've ever seen him show is that quarter grimace that he gave in that heel hook just then. The man of fewer words, Noah Randolph. So it looks like we're going to take a look. Absolutely the match of the day so far between Chris McConnell and Noah Randolph. Beautiful pass that you guys see right there on the replay as he worked into the dope mount.
He hit that dope mount a couple of times. Just awesome work. But that escape right there by Chris was awesome. This was it. You see, he trapped that leg early and then sat in on that Japanese neck. Man, take a look at that.
Got McConnell sitting right on his side like he's sleeping. It's a beautiful position to try to get to these finishes right here.
And this is the key to the whole thing. Obviously, you know, if you're watching at home, easy to see he's setting up a Darce attack, right? He gets that vice grip on the back of the neck. But here's the thing that makes it work. He steps in and hooks that leg.
Looked like he covered his Achilles, just stepping on the Achilles and opening his heel up. That was a beautiful, beautiful little detail from Noah. Boom. Got him stuck right on the side.
You know what else I see right here? I see Chris tapping on the bottom. So look, watch down here. Chris tapping on the bottom. Noah said ref's going to have to stop it.
That's exactly what we told him in the meeting beforehand. We said,
he said, let me get this hand free. He got a
good game.
Hey, he cheeked him up right there.
Chris McConnell not even having to pay for that one either. First one's free.
Sure, he paid
Second
for
one's
it.
even more.
Man,
absolute banger of a match from Noah Randolph and Chris McConnell. That's definitely been the match of the day by far. Chris McConnell going to slide into that consolation bracket, but in the true double elimination format, we're definitely going to see him wrestle his way back, maybe even see a rematch of these guys.
That was sick. Dude, what a match. That was awesome. I believe we're going to have to clip that one and throw that one up on the PGF World YouTube page for sure. All right, man. I'm hyped now.
We're ready for our next matchup, ladies and gentlemen. The first athlete making his way to the mat on the red corner.
I smell something.
What's that you smell, B-Mac?
What is that? Is that a TV dinner?
Smells like microwave gravy in here right now.
And his opponent making his way to the mat out of the black corner, representing American Killer Bees. Everybody give it up for Anthony Salisbury.
Finger licking good. Anthony Salisbury, he's been red hot so far today. All finishes to get to this point in the bracket.
He went from TV dinner to KFC, apparently.
Why don't you just stay over there and referee? You leave the jokes to me and Elkins here.
We're going to get a shake and a bump right now. Anthony Salisbury, a.k.a. TV Dinner, looking to take on Whitt Ramey of Woodruff Jiu-Jitsu. I've been very impressed with Anthony Salisbury. Very calculated movements. Very good intensity, high pace. Obviously very savvy with the legs. And Whitt Ramey better address this quickly. It looks like he's going to try to get in on this 4-point play again. Passes it to the outside. Resets. Oh, Whitt Ramey looking to make something shake here. Oh. Oh, man. We had a
Let's
couple
check
of
on
quick
him here.
rotations. Looked like Whitt Ramey, as the boys were rolling out of bounds, looks like he hit his head on the floor. We're going to give him a second right here. big rotation out of bounds. Like I said, we're gonna attend to Whitt Ramey here for a minute and see if we can't shake him back. He gives us a verbal
he said
okay.
he's okay.
He's gonna bounce back.
Woo! Give him as much time as he needs right there. If he needs.
Chris, if he needs more time, you can give him as much time as he wants.
We're gonna give Whitt just 1 second right here to get his wits about him. Can't help it, boys. And while we've got a moment of your attention, I would like to give a shout out to another PGF sponsor, or the Alabama Twister sponsor, Jiu-Jitsu Bum Bag. Jiu-Jitsu Bum Bag. Check them out on Instagram and get you a proper fanny pack today.
Listen, I see somebody in the chat saying, "Oh, that wasn't even that bad." It was pretty bad, dude. If you'd have heard the sound of his skull cracking the concrete, it happened right beside us. That was pretty gnarly, dude.
Sounded like a bass drum. Would have shook a lesser man out of his chair.
Well, I'd have quit. Hey, no rest for the wicked, though, man. Right past the guard. Oh, look at this weave through the backside from Salisbury. Oh, my.
Man.
Salisbury got them bendy legs, too.
Looks like Salisbury back in on the ankle. Look, he's going to try to pass this foot to the outside. He's got
both legs trapped.
Oh, outside heel hook. And TV dinner, Anthony Salisbury catches a three-point play. Outside heel hook.
Your winner with a break, Anthony Salisbury.
That's 10 points on the day from TV dinner, Anthony Salisbury. Very strong performance this far. Whitt Ramey takes his first loss of the day. He's going to drop into our consolation bracket. And I expect to see him back.
That sets up Noah Randolph versus Anthony Salisbury. The silent assassin versus the TV dinner.
Absolute fuego, as the kids are saying these days.
Is that happening a lot? People are saying that one. I heard about the 6'7". You heard about that?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
You heard it.
We all heard it.
Down here in the consolation bracket, we still got Gabe McKay, Garrett Moore still alive, Alex Denson, Tim Gray still alive, Whitt Ramey still there, Chris McConnell still there. I know he lost that last match, but you can't sleep on that guy.
Oh,
he's the kind of guy that rise up out of that loser's bracket and win one.
Chris McConnell was he's definitely got the most points of anybody in the day, even though he took that loss earlier. I'm sure he's going to try to come back and try to punch his ticket in front of his home crowd here at Cage Fit.
Welcome back. PGF Season 9, the 2026 season is upon us. We're here in Opelika, Alabama at Cage Fit Academy. I'm Brandon McCatherine, the commissioner of the PGF. I'm joined by the president of the Alabama Twisters, Mr. Matt Elkins. It's been a pretty sick bracket so far. Big standouts so far. Noah Randolph, the silent assassin, and, of course, Anthony Salisbury, the man they call TV Dinner.
You just wanted to say TV Dinner.
I just love saying it.
It's the best. Man, the PGF season has officially started. The preseason is upon us, and we're right back into full swing. Everybody's favorite time of the year, PGF season.
That's right. The regular season starts March the 4th. Draft on February 4th. Somebody is going to win their spot into the draft here today. You already announced you've got 2 players that you've already signed and you're bringing to the PGF draft with you. They're Alabama Twisters. Who you got?
We're going to be bringing the most decorated champion in PGF history, Elijah Carlton, with the most points, the most breaks, the most elbow genie points of anybody in PGF history, if I speak correctly.
You do speak correctly, and if you want to check it out for yourself, see where everybody in PGF history stands in the rankings, www.pgf.world. You can check out those XP rankings as we just flip through some of the highlights of the day so far. There goes the Bendy man getting that dub over Hello Flippy.
In Season 9, the Twisters will be accompanying Elijah Carlton with A1 young Kevin Buring. And so 2 very strong picks, draft picks for the Alabama Twisters. And we will be leading into the season feeling very, very confident in our first 2 athletes. And, of course, February 4th in the draft, we will try to be securing the remaining 3 spots, looking to take home the first ever championship for the Alabama Twisters.
And I believe the Kings have already announced their 2 athletes as well. They're bringing back the champ from the 155 season. He's moving up to 175. Jet Thompson joining the roster for the Vegas Kings alongside a PGF fan favorite, Cam Hurd.
Very strong picks. Shout out to Jet and Cam. Absolute dogs, both of them. Obviously, Jet Thompson is the returning 155-pound champion.
And the runner-up at 175.
About got Andy Varela in that finale matchup. Very, very close matchup. I believe Jet was 17,
I think he was 17
years old at that point. So now he's broadened his shoulders, got a little more fuzz in the beard, and looking to bring home this 175-pound strap this time. And is looking like he's very, very powerful coming off this last performance. And then Cam Hurd, another great choice for the Kings. If you guys haven't followed Cam Hurd over his last little few runs, he's been an absolute savage through the ADCC Opens and actually finished a 4th place finish at the East Coast Trials. So a very strong second pick for the Kings as we move into Season 9 of the PGF. Definitely got to be in the conversation about winning the championship. And also, you guys can keep up with the Las Vegas Kings. They have a qualifier coming up. I believe it is in Dallas, Texas.
That's right.
And what's the date on that?
I believe it's December the 20th.
December the 20th, Dallas, Texas. If you guys are trying to get into the next season, obviously, we just mentioned that the Kings have their first 2 roster slots filled already. But, man, getting a golden ticket to Las Vegas through Dallas seems like a good way to celebrate Christmas.
Absolutely. And you can go to www.pgf.world for more information, dates on the other qualifiers, and registration links. www.pgf.world. And with that, I believe we're ready to crank this thing up. Let me throw it over to the man with the golden voice, Bobby, both of them.
We're ready. Next athlete, making his way to the mat out of the red corner, representing Shackleford, MMA. Everybody give it up for Gabe McCabe. His opponent, making his way to the mat out of the black corner, representing Cobra of BJJ. Give it up for Garrett Moore.
Garrett Moore versus Gabe McCabe. I believe that these 2 gentlemen train with each other. They've definitely shared the mat before, I believe. Shaking a bump, and here we go. Gabe's gonna pull guard right here. double underhooks, body lock, looking to set up this shoulder crunch position. Gabe McKay coming off an 11-second armbar in his last
Fastest
match.
sub of the tournament so far. Gets a good elevation.
Nice isolation of the leg, it looks like. Good space right there.
He's got a deep bite on that ankle, too. He's going to try to stomp it out.
Ooh.
Nice job kicking
Garrett
free.
clears it with his secondary leg. We set back to the center.
Garrett Moore got his full name on the back of his shirt, too.
Sometimes that's how a man's got to do it.
A lot of people don't go full name on the back. A lot of times you'll see a last name. On occasion, you'll see a first name. You don't see a lot of full names. That's his government name.
Lest you forget.
We call him the Bendy Man, though. He finds himself on. We call him the Bendy Man, though. He finds himself on the bottom here.
Also, how good does South Dakota Chris look in PGF zebra stripes?
Now, something I just noticed, he does look good, but I want to point out, however, that Gabe McKay has his full government name on the front of his shirt, and I've also never seen that. So, a lot of interesting anomalies popping up here at this qualifier.
Well, you know, the culture changes, the culture shifts.
It does.
Before it's all said and done, I might have to write my first and last name on my shirt so I don't forget it. We're a couple minutes down.
Oh, looking for this arm lock. Oh, Aoki lock. Gabe McKay.
3-point Aoki lock over Garrett Moore. Garrett Moore is going to drop out of the bracket on that one. Gabe McKay's rash guard says McLovin Gabe McKay. McLovin, Gabe McKay. 3-point Aoki.
I just can't get over both of them had their full names on their shirts.
It's really tripping you out.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Well, you're wearing sunglasses with 2 cameras on them.
Well,
so anything can happen.
These are prescriptions. Bobby.
Ready for our next matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the mat out of the red corner, representing 10th Planet Birmingham. Make some noise for Alex Denson. And his opponent making his way to the mat out of the black corner, representing Cobra, BJA. Let's hear for Tim Gray.
Tim Gray with a warm reception as he steps onto the mat to take on Alex Denson in our 175-pound consolation bracket of the Season 9 PGF Qualifier. Both of these gentlemen sporting a mean mustache. Ooh, wrestling towards the edge right there could be a dangerous game with this.
Hey!
Alfred hits that lucre.
Hey! Doubled him up.
Somebody tossed my man a money bag over there. Cha-ching on the mat.
Oh, he's going to get that Americana again. He does. Is that the third time he's hit that today?
That is. Alex Denson.
Your winner with a break, Alex Denson.
Quick work. 28 seconds.
sent him airborne twice and tapped him in 28 seconds.
2 Luker throws and a elbow genie point. Can't argue with that. That's definitely Twister behavior. So Alex Denson moves on in our consolation bracket. That's going to be the last that we see of Tim Gray today.
Let's get another look at that big throw. One of them.
We call that a Luker throw. Kimura grip. Kimura grip.
One more
on the chest. Right into that headlock position. Folds that arm down. Figure 4 with the legs.
Man.
Alex Denson's an absolute terror with that play, man.
You better be running a mustache like that. You better be able to send a man flying. And he can.
Definitely going to have to drive a diesel with a mustache like that.
Yeah, you got to be able to work on cars like that. Bobby.
We'll bring our next matchup, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the mat out of the red corner, representing Shackleford MMA. Give it up for Gabe McKay.
McLovin, Gabe McKay, right back out on the mat. Full name, Gabe McKay.
And I believe he...
Making his way to the mat out of the black corner, representing Cage Fit. Let's hear it for Slenderman, Chris McConnell.
Oh, my. Gabe's done well, but he might have his hands full right here. Let's see how much Chris got left in the tank. It looked like Noah kind of chased him to the end of his cardio there in their match.
Definitely looked like the pace started to wear on him as the match went on into the later minutes. But it looks like he's got his little bounce in his step, and we'll see if he's going to come back with a vengeance after his loss to the front runner, Noah Randolph.
And Gabe, definitely the last guy left in the bracket that has his full name on his shirt. Uh-oh. Chris getting on that head early.
Little fly over to the top. He's going to try to pummel his legs back inside.
He's going to punch through for a Darce, maybe missed it. Back to it again.
Follows him all the way to the top side.
That was nice. I like the way he just followed the position. Looking to clear the knees out of there, settle into north-south, and he does.
Gabe McKay seems to be content holding these frames. Chris McConnell looking to try to apply this knee on belly. We're going to get a quick reset back to the center from South Dakota Chris. Got to respect the man that wears toe socks exclusively.
You don't have to. That's a personal choice, really. Hey, rolls through on the attack. Good job using that front headlock attack to pass through the guard, straight over the top.
Gabe McKay going to pop up to his knees. He's going to have to make his way back to the guard. Got a little butter half guard brewing.
Nice recovery by McLovin.
Shot clock's on, Gabe. Shot clock's on.
Gabe's been hit with the shot clock right here. He's going to have to make a big play out of here.
Chris going to roll over and attack this front headlock game again.
It's a very interesting dynamic of the shot clock that the PGF brings on.
Uh-oh, Anaconda choke is in.
Uh-oh. Gabe looks to be a little further on his black. Oh, now he's got him on his side here. A little more dangerous position. Gabe.
Oh, he got it.
6 points for Chris McConnell. The Slenderman.
And the money. Spinning that win, boy.
Money bag. Let me hold something. Oh, little money bag in the mouth right there. Chris McConnell with another kill. Another kill. I believe that's 20 points on the day from Chris McConnell. And it really speaks to the rule set of the PGF that these 6-point kills are huge game changers. All right, you've seen a few guys just absolutely icing people with these joint locks, 3-point plays after 3-point plays after 3-point plays. A couple chokes later, and you're the highest point scorer of the day. Slenderman Chris McConnell, beautiful work with that front head and arm
And let
choke.
me ask you this question here, Matt. When you're looking at athletes to put onto your team, are you considering that? Like, obviously, like somebody can come out and do really well, be a great grappler, not necessarily be a point scorer. But are you differentiating a lot in the kind of point scorer they are?
100%. The conversation that I had with the athletes beforehand was that we were looking to prioritize, especially for someone that's going to potentially be our 3rd, 4th, or 5th pick, that we want to see those guys scoring 6s. Them catching a break or two during the season is huge, but honestly, if you've got your 3rd, 4th, or 5th pick, let's say your 5th pick, it's only probably going to have a couple of names circled that they're going to score against. And if those are 6-point plays with those couple of names that are circled, that's a huge game changer. So you're expecting your leading point scorers, guys like Jet, or Chris Olivo from our last season with the Twisters.
Yeah.
He scored almost every single match with a 3. But, if we can get somebody like a Sergio Ardilla or somebody that's, when they're scoring, it's a 6er, that's a huge game changer, completely changes some of the blocks, and that's something that we're definitely prioritizing for guys that want to make it onto the Twisters. We're looking to prioritize those 6-point plays. We're trying to score touchdowns, not field goals.
Moving into our next matchup, ladies and gentlemen, the first athlete making his way to the mat out of the red corner, representing 10th Planet Birmingham. Let's hear it for Alex Gibson. And his opponent making his way to the mat out of the black corner, representing Woodruff Fighters Club. Let's hear it for Whitt Ramey.
Alex Denson versus Whitt Ramey. This ought to be a gritty match here.
Oh, I definitely believe so. We're going to see the boys wrestle a little bit.
Yeah, the winner of this one advances to meet Chris McConnell in the finals of the consolation bracket. But we still got Noah Randolph and TV Dinner himself, Anthony Salisbury, sitting up there. Neither one of those guys have a loss yet. We'll see them probably in the next matchup after this one. I believe these boys want to wrestle a little bit. Incorrect. I was wrong about that.
Alfred with a big bend on the neck right here. Doesn't really like
trying
he
to
has
make it
the
happen
position.
from half guard. That's tough. It's a good way to get Von Flew choked. Uh-oh. What I tell you, Matt.
Alfred Denson in a tight spot with his hand stuck in there. Whitt Ramey looking to try to finish this Von Flew choke right here.
Hey, turn it.
Alfred Denson going to flex and bust out of there with the old turn of the wrench. Sometimes you got to rip those lug nuts out of there, you know what I'm saying, when you're changing a tire. Whitt Ramey looks to try to invert on this arm bar. Alfred looking like he just tried to break my man's wrist off.
Oh, he got it.
With a straight ankle lock. 3-point play. Oh, he's a little tired. Minute 29.
Your winner with a break, Whitt Ramey.
Beautiful performance by Whitt Ramey. He stays poised, stays in the pocket, catches a 3-point break over Alex Denson. Both of them boys rocking a mean coiffure.
Come again?
Whitt Ramey looking like a modern-day Davy Crockett. Looked like he needed a raccoon skin hat on the walkout. Somebody get this boy. Somebody throw a little money in the chat. We'll get Whitt Ramey a raccoon skin hat. Rock that on the walkout.
He would look good.
He would look
good
proper. And a hatchet.
Yeah.
Foam hatchet. Because, you know.
And then when he walked out, if they said, "Coming to us from the Alamo," like that. All right, we better get on over here.
We better start the next
over
match
here.
before.
Help me out, Bobby.
Well, we got a timeout.
Oh, it's a timeout.
We got a TV timeout
well, then,
right now.
In that case, let's take an opportunity to talk about this qualifier season that is before us. December the 6th, we're going to be in Gatlinburg, Tennessee with the Jiu-Jitsu Open. Make sure you go to www.pgf.world. Take your chance there. Gatlinburg, Tennessee on December 6th. Then on December 13th, me and the boys are going to be riding out to Pasadena, California in conjunction with the King of Subs tournament. We're going to be running a qualifier out there. December 20th, the Vegas Kings putting together a qualifier. Now, I know they're the Vegas Kings, but on December 20th, they're looking for somebody out of the Dallas area to join Cam Hurd and Jet Thompson on that Vegas Kings roster. Then we'll have ourselves a merry little Christmas, or however it is that you like to celebrate it. I know you don't do Christmas. What do you do?
I am Santa Claus, brother.
Okay. Then in January, we're going to kick it off again. We got the Philadelphia Phenoms qualifier up in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, the 10th Planet Finishers HQ. I believe that's going to be on the 17th of January. And then the next weekend on the 24th, qualifier season closes out. We'll take our last spot for the 2026 PGF roster out of Las Vegas, the Vegas Kings. www.pgf.world for more info and to register. Bobby, both of them.
And we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for our next matchup. The first athlete making his way to the mat out of the red corner, representing 10th Planet Decatur. Let's hear it for Noah Randolph. And his opponent making his way to the mat out of the black corner, representing American Killer Bees, you have Anthony Salisbury.
TV Dinner going to make his way out on the mat right now against the silent assassin himself, the man of fewer words, Noah Randolph, looking powerful in that cutoff sleeve PGF rash guard, Season 1 veteran.
16 years old when he was on PGF Season 1, a blue belt. And he's going to have his hands full right here. Salisbury has been very good attacking the legs so far today. Oh, he's in. He's in. Oh, wow. I thought for a second Noah reached back there to tap, but close guard, K guard now, Salisbury. Noah trying to counter leg lock against the straight. Oh, he thought about tapping.
He reached for the tap right there. Salisbury, TV Dinner, got a big bend of the ankle.
Oh, he got it.
Him.
Salisbury, TV Dinner, do you smell something cooking?
That's microwave gravy, baby.
Under a minute.
That's going to be 14 points by my records on the day for TV Dinner Anthony Salisbury. His coach just called him Parker. I don't know who that is. That's TV dinner.
I mean, his name's Anthony also. If you were going to call him by his proper name, it doesn't seem to be Parker.
Anthony Parker, Salisbury, TV dinner. I think he just needs to get it changed on his driver's license. We got a guy named McLovin. We can surely have a guy named TV dinner.
Oh, yeah, we can do whatever we want. That's what's nice about being in charge. Run it, Bobby.
Ready for our next matchup, ladies and gentlemen. The next athlete making his way to the mat out of the red corner, representing Cage Fit. Let's hear it for Slenderman, Chris McConnell.
The house brown belt, Chris McConnell, steps onto the mat with a warm welcome.
And his opponent, fighting out the black corner, representing Woodruff Fighters Club. Let's hear it for Whitt Ramey.
Now, we do have confirmation in the chat. Middle name is Parker.
His
if
name's
he'd had
TV
his
dinner.
full government name on his shirt, we'd have really avoided a lot of confusion there. All right, Chris McConnell, Whitt Ramey, fighting for their PGF life. Somebody advances. Somebody heads to the sideline. But somebody's going to keep those Vegas hopes alive right here. Power double. Whitt came straight out. Chris recovering all the way back into his half guard, looking for this lockdown. Going to try to stretch him out. Appreciate all you guys watching as we get the PGF season underway, the preseason underway.
Chris McConnell with 20 points on the day. Whitt Ramey with 9 points on the day as they go head-to-head right here.
You know, we haven't had one match go to a decision yet, have we?
I don't think so.
I don't believe so. Every match has ended by submission. It's a 100% finish rate so far.
Everybody understands the assignment.
That's crazy.
Big Twister energy in the room today as we kick the show off. Qualifier season is upon us. The preseason has begun, and the Alabama Twisters Qualifier absolutely delivering on the fireworks today. Thank you guys for tuning in on YouTube.
Chris really trying to drag him down into this electric chair now.
We're going to have a little truck battle, it looks like.
Well, we saw Whitt flush that twister earlier.
Bit of a chess match here in the truck battle. Chris McConnell looks like he's getting good leg extension.
McConnell seems to be leading the way on this one.
McConnell makes a sweep to the top position, it looks
Back
like.
step with it. Turns it into a single. Uh-oh, Ramey jumping on that head. Ooh.
All the way to the mount right there.
Tight
Big
arm
shot
in
to the
guillotine,
mount.
trying to press him off into a darce maybe.
McConnell's defense looking game right now.
Stand up.
First hook is in. Ooh, grinding that head with Ramey. Walk up in the club just a shaking his hair. You saw it. All the way into the mount now. We saw Chris hit that sick black magic escape earlier. There he goes again. Same escape. Right into a triangle, though. He made the mistake of posting on the mat. He got it.
Ramey.
Oh, big win, Whitt Ramey.
Was that a 3-point break?
And a money bag. That was a sixer. Triangle choke.
Oh, it looked like he came up and was given the break type of motion.
Big win, man. Silences the crowd.
Your winner with a kill, Whitt Ramey.
6-point kill for Whitt Ramey. That puts him to 15 points and keeps his hopes alive at the PGF qualifier. Chris McConnell gives a shout out to the home crowd. Excellent day for the Slenderman, Chris McConnell. Man, that was a very slick triangle. Whitt Ramey gonna stay alive.
Let's take. Can I take another look at that, Keelan? Do you mind? So I want to look at the escape here. So we saw Chris hit this black magic escape. And this is a great mount escape. The main thing you have to watch out for when you hit this mount escape, though, is that if you post. Watch right here. He's going to post this hand on the mat. And when he does, he opens up that space. And that's what gives Whitt the opportunity to pull his leg through for the triangle. So you have to be, see, watch, he posts, and then here comes that leg out, boom, triangle in. Sick. A great escape,
beautiful shot,
but vulnerable to basically a flying triangle if you ain't wise to it, if you ain't hip to it. You can get hit with that triangle, which is what we just saw. Chris had a great run, man. I think Whitt kind of sucked the energy out of this little Cage Fit Academy here because their boy went down.
That was a beautiful triangle play. Absolute gangster. Way to stay in the pocket by Whitt Ramey. You know, 6 points in a situation like that. You're tired. Taking a loss earlier in the day. Some people get their little heart broken about that and start to deteriorate throughout the tournament.
But you know what, man? You're really looking for athletes that know how to deal with a loss like a professional.
100%.
Because you're not going to run through the PGF season undefeated. That's pretty rare. Elijah did it in season 1. Hunter Colvin did it in season 2. I don't think anybody else. Ryan Aitken didn't lose, but he didn't win every match.
Yeah.
Right? And so you're at least going to walk out of there with some draws. It's pretty rare that you win the season and don't at least accumulate one L. And most everybody stacks up multiple losses over the course of a season. And that's the way sports works.
Not me. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're undefeated. Bobby, both of them. I'm just kidding.
We're taking like a 3 to 5 minute break. With this win, we're going to give him a second before he has to go again. In the meantime, the Sensei PGF is partnered with Sensei. It's an app. They're utilizing artificial intelligence, some of the latest technology, syncing it with jiu-jitsu and all the information, and they created this like AI coach that gets better every week. They're constantly updating it. If you haven't taken a second to come check out this little booth over here, come talk to the guys. Get your phones out, scan the QR code. The coolest tech, mixing it with jiu-jitsu. You definitely want to check it out.
Right there, we're getting a brief plug to one of our sponsors of the event, the Sensei AI app. If you guys haven't checked out the Sensei AI app, you guys
Submission Sensei.
Submission Sensei. It's they were having me thumb through it earlier. Pretty impressive.
Pretty cool
what they're doing.
So I'm going to take this opportunity here to kind of show you a little bit about the bracket while you guys take a look at the Submission Sensei banner there. Take a look at their table, and let's take a look at the bracket. And we'll kind of walk you through it. If you want to follow along on the bracket, you can head over to smoothcomp.com. Just search for the PGF World Season 9 Qualifier, Alabama Twisters, or you could go to www.pgfworld. Just click into the Alabama Twisters Qualifier from there on the website. Here's the situation. Anthony Salisbury, the TV dinner, sitting in the finals, ready to go. No losses yet on the day. All submissions. He awaits the winner of the consolation bracket. Only 2 remain. Whitt Ramey and Noah Randolph. That match will be coming up next. Whoever wins advances to face Salisbury. Whoever loses advances to these white chairs right over here where they can either sit and watch the finals or head outside to the food truck and pick themselves up a hibachi dinner, but they will not be continuing in the bracket. If, or I should say when, one of these guys, either Ramey or Randolph, does advance into the final, this is a true double elimination tournament. They will have to beat Salisbury twice to win the bracket. Now, that's always been the case at the PGF qualifiers. It has been very rare, maybe twice, that we've had somebody come all the way out of the loser's bracket and win twice in the final. It has happened before, though. Dory Allen, famously in the Season 7 qualifier in Las Vegas, made that happen. I'm sure Egghead's in the chat, and he can let y'all know a couple other times that it's happened, but a tall order. Right now, the TV dinner's been cooking, and he's sitting in the finals waiting on one of these fellas.
Notice in the live chat that we got a couple Twisters in the live chat. Twisters up, baby. Thank you guys for supporting the Alabama Twisters Season 7 PGF Qualifier at the 175-pound bracket. We've had an awesome day. We've got some little Twisters still lingering to see these professional grapplers. We did a super fight bracket or a super fight tournament style event earlier for the youth. Absolute awesome day. Gave away some championship rings and some Twisters, Alabama Twisters chains. B-Mac, did you get an Alabama Twisters chain?
I did not.
No respect for the commissioner.
I didn't win, and so I don't know if I deserve one. You know, that's for the youngins.
Well, you're a winner in my book, brother.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I believe that we're going to run this consolation finals match for you guys right now.
We are ready for the co-main event here. The winner of this match will be in the finals against Anthony. The first athlete making his way to the mat. Out of the red corner, representing Woodruff Fighters Club, is here for Whitt Ramey. And his opponent, making his way to the mat out of the black corner, representing 10th Planet Decatur, good up for Noah Randolph.
Whitt Ramey with the rash guard tucked in to win. Noah Randolph with the rash guard cut off sleeves.
It's a true Alabama gathering.
What else could you possibly ask for?
Keep it in the middle.
Oh, slide by all the way to the back.
My heart swells from the slide by to the back. Noah Randolph going to have to get active here on this defense. Looks like he's big squeeze from Whitt Ramey. Bottom hook still in as Randolph tries to escape to the bottom side.
Oh, he got it. Whitt Ramey with a huge win, dude. What a play. The slide by all the way to the back, and he's just stacking it up, man.
That was an absolutely beautiful slide by to rear naked choke play right there. Big crank. Anything below the nose is the neck. Whitt Ramey punches his ticket from the consolation side of the bracket back into the championship round. He's going to face TV dinner Anthony Salisbury in the finals. My.
That's a 7-pointer. Man, Whitt Ramey, you know, I'll be honest with you, started off a little slow to me. But I feel like since he hit his head over there on the concrete,
It woke him up.
it's like it awakened a new personality inside of him.
In fact, he bounced his head off of the concrete and then used it as a weapon against Chris McConnell.
Yeah, he did.
Grinding him out with it right there. If you were concerned about him, I think he's good to go.
Man, all right. We got to give Whitt Ramey a chance to kind of gather his breath, gather his wits. Oh, he's ready. He's crazy because he's about to have to fight this crazy young man in the TV dinner, Anthony Salisbury. If I was him, I would take my time.
Maybe I could give him just a brief moment and shout out a couple of the Alabama Twisters original sponsors.
Yeah, I think that's the right idea. And matter of fact, I'm going to hand the microphone off to Keelan while you do this, and you can interview Keelan. I got to step over here to the side for a moment.
Yes, indeed. So, guys, from Season 8, I wanted to give a shout-out to Grapple app. Been one of the first supporters of the Alabama Twisters. If you guys are a jiu-jitsu coach, jiu-jitsu athlete, and you're looking to make a little money coaching online, holler at our man from the Grapple app. Would love to see you guys check out the app and check out this platform to get you guys coaching online and knock some of that work out for yourself. Shout out to Grapple app. Like I said, one of the earliest supporters of the Alabama Twisters. We appreciate your support. And then also our final sponsor we'll shout out today, Independence Accessible Housing. We really, really appreciate you guys for being there in our corner from Season 8 as the team was created. And now as we lead into Season 9, it's an absolute pleasure to continue to have y'all support. While we have your attention, we're going to give Whitt just a moment. I would like to invite you guys to join our Alabama Twisters Club. The Alabama Twisters Club is a $10 a month subscription that gets you free access to events and seminars. One of those, and the first one being a Brandon McCatherine seminar at 10th Planet Birmingham tomorrow. If you guys are watching right now, go to alabamatwisters.org and get registered through the club tab. $10 a month. And you guys are going to get free seminars. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 10th Planet Birmingham. The 10th Planet Hall of Famer, PGF Commissioner and owner Brandon McCatherine will be in the house teaching a 2-hour seminar. And then next month, December 13th, the Season 9 #1 draft pick for the Alabama Twisters, Elijah Carlton, will be at Ohm Jiu-Jitsu in Birmingham, Alabama for another free seminar for Twisters Club members. So that $10 a month Twisters Club membership is going to get you an incredible amount of value, and we really, really look forward it giving back to the Alabama community and continuing to grow that initiative so that we can continue to elevate, like I said, all these different type of events, Little Twisters events, Alabama State Grappling Federation events brought to you by the Alabama Twisters Club. We're very, very excited about that. So thank you guys for supporting the Twisters and supporting the PGF. Go to alabamatwisters.org and get registered to our Alabama Twisters Club right now.
Yeah, you should do it just because you want to support jiu-jitsu growing, and this franchise team that's trying to do good things for the community is giving you an opportunity to support something that you're passionate about, and it's $10 a month. So you should do it just for that, much less all the value that they're actually getting on top of that.
If you're one of the homies, you should just support your homies. But for $120 a year, you're about to get a free Brandon McCatherine seminar and an Elijah Carlton seminar.
Just to start.
That's before the end of the year. The value that you're going to get out of that $10 a month just before Christmas is absolutely unparalleled. $10.
It's a big deal. I know we started the stream for this PGF qualifier, and it's gone great. I mean, all subs. I mean, hard to complain about that.
Big
but
Twister energy.
These people that are watching, they didn't get to see what happened earlier. There was like a whole kids' Little Twisters event that happened.
We had 25 kids super fight matchups with modified PGF rules. Obviously no leg locks of any sort, especially for kids under 11. But that's an event and a a platform that we're going to continue to grow. There's only going to be more things from the Twisters Club. Like I said, we're going to be having those super fights. So any kids that want to be involved in the next one, be looking for us to drop the applications for the second Little Twisters Invitational. We're going to have that same format for adults. Anybody that wants to have a super fight matchup under the Twisters banner, we're going to be looking to set up that event at the beginning of the new year. And then we're going to have our open brackets through the Alabama State Grappling Federation that you guys have seen previously from myself and Brandon. We're going to open those up through the Alabama Twisters Club, and we're going to have discounts to all those things, if not free access to those things for Twisters Club members. So this is just the beginning. Literally, our team is still in its infancy, and we can't wait to pioneer the culture and the change in the jiu-jitsu communities that is not seen anywhere else. So we understand that there are lots of eyes on the PGF, and obviously it's the most entertaining sports franchise in jiu-jitsu. A lot of eyes on what we're doing right now, and we plan to continue to pioneer and grow the sport at every level, at the professional level, all the way down to the little twisters and everything in between. We're going to try to take this thing to an NCAA sport, a high school sport, and everything that you can imagine. So we're very, very excited about what's happening this year, and we hope that you guys are in it for the long haul with us.
I think y'all might have ruined grappling tournaments for kids, because these kids are leaving here today with Twisters hype chains, gold rings, money bags, and you're expecting them to go to a local Naga where they have to pay $100 to enter.
They don't even give out swords anymore, dude.
I mean,
you know,
you might have ruined young grappling.
What I'm saying is, I picked up one of those championship rings that they gave the kids. That thing got some weight to it, brother. Yeah. That thing is nice.
Yeah, I think what's happening is a big deal. Anybody that's out there that has their own tournaments, because I know jiu-jitsu is a small community. Everybody tries to put on local shows and stuff. Hey, if you want to level up your promotion, you should go to www.pgf.world as a organizer and look to partner with the PGF. We've got some programs where we're inviting other promotions that qualify into the federation to be a part of this movement, where we're creating this entire pipeline from children to high school kids to college to graduate, come to the pros, create a career. So, and
we believe that that's going to be the way to do it because of the PGF rules. The PGF rules: 6-minute matches, sub only, 6 points for a kill, 3 points for a break, and then the worst outcome is a draw. It's the most entertaining rule set in grappling, and that's been the missing link. It's not that people don't want this this sport to grow into the mainstream. It's that there's not been a unified effort, and I think that that's because everybody hasn't quite believed in the rule sets that have been presented. And so this particular format has proven to be entertaining with kids, with blue and purple belts from Alabama in season 1 all the way up to some of the biggest names in jiu-jitsu in the PGF. So we're very, very excited about what the future holds in jiu-jitsu, very excited about what the PGF has in store. And, of course, as the president of Alabama Twisters, I speak for the other owners, the Nasty Nine, that we are absolutely elated to be here as the early adopters of a jiu-jitsu sports franchise, and we look to over-deliver. So, once again, thank you guys for supporting the PGF since the beginning. Thank you guys for watching today, and thank you guys for supporting the Alabama Twisters.
All right. I'm going to go tell these boys we're ready so we can do some more jiu-jitsu.
So thank you guys once again. We really appreciate you guys tuning in all the way through the tournament. We are about to enter the finale right now.
Anthony wins, he is the champion. If Whitt wins, he has to run it back and beat Anthony a second time, because this is a true double elimination tournament. So this could be our final match, or we might get to see it again. First up, making his way to the mat, out of the red corner, versus American Killer Bees. Let's hear for Anthony Salisbury.
You know, it's tough enough to eat a whole TV dinner, but you got to eat 2 of them? Good luck, dude. I hope he's hungry.
Whitt Ramey got a tall order. He's got a full plate right now.
His way to the mat, out of the black corner, representing Wonder Fighters Club. Let's hear for Whitt Ramey.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to send somebody to Las Vegas. PGF Season 9 preseason is underway. Thank you for tuning in. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Whitt Ramey versus Anthony Salisbury, a.k.a. TV Dinner. Anthony Salisbury, 0 losses on the day. Whitt Ramey will have to get him out of there twice if he hopes to win and punch his ticket to Las Vegas to be drafted in the PGF on February 4th in Las Vegas. Very aggressive collar ties from Whitt Ramey.
You got to be careful. You cannot let TV Dinner jump on those legs.
Oh, pummels that left leg in there at 50-50. Oh, this could be quick work for TV Dinner right here.
Which makes a lot of sense. Not a lot of prep time.
Uh-oh. Whitt. We're going to get a quick reset, it looks like, from 50-50. They scoot back to the center. Let's see how these boys game this restart right here. Looks like we're going to see a hip bump from TV Dinner. He's going to try to clear that bottom hill. Yep.
Oh, boy.
Oh, all the way through. Oh, they're gonna rotate.
Following.
Big rotations. Big
Turns it off
rotations.
into the outside position, back to the inside.
Oh, he got him.
He got him.
Salisbury
again.
Anthony Salisbury, a.k.a. TV Dinner, 17 points on the day. And he has officially punched his ticket to
Your winner, PGF Draft, Anthony Salisbury.
Anthony Salisbury about to pick up this $500 worth of cash promised to the winner of the PGF Season 9 qualifier winner.
Whitt Ramey going to pick up a little cash, too, as well as the second place.
We got a little consolation prize, something for him to limp home with in his pocket. Fantastic work from these gentlemen. Anthony Salisbury, your PGF Season 9 qualifier winner, the first athlete to punch his ticket into Season 9. Absolutely awesome performance, big fan favorite. A lot of Twisters energy coming from TV Dinner today. And so you're right there, you see Anthony Salisbury, $500 check from the Alabama Twisters.
Man, it would feel amazing to be a part of the Alabama Twisters for this coming season. I'm super excited. I hope I do get drafted by you guys because I'm super respectful. I like to get those points for the team, and I'm always here to help.
Let's go, Parker. Man, you had a really great performance today. I see the president of the Twisters coming out here really quick.
Congratulations, dog. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, TV Dinner absolutely bringing that big Twister energy. Y'all give them a round of applause real quick. And it looks like he's buying an actual steak tonight with that $500, all right?
Yeah. Anthony, is there anything you want to say to the people at home?
Huge thank you to my sponsors. 1, my mom and dad. 2, First Roll Jiu-Jitsu gear. That is the best brand. You need to go buy it using code Parker15.
Parker15 at First Roll Jiu-Jitsu. Thank you from everybody at the Alabama Twisters, everybody in the PGF. We look forward to seeing you guys next time. Thanks.
I am here with Salisbury, TV Dinner himself right there. Has anyone ever called you TV Dinner before today?
Not before today, but they
that is
will be after this performance.
That is a huge drop of the ball by all of your closest homies. Okay, shout out to the boys back home at the gym, but I believe it's TV Dinner at TV Dinner BJJ after today. I could be wrong about that. That's between you and your PR group, brother. But how are you feeling after your performance today?
Man, I'm feeling the best I could ever feel. And after last weekend at ADCC trials, after doing a little bit of underperforming, I plan to just come in here, play my game, and have the best performance possible. And I definitely came here to do that today. So I'm so excited.
You scored 17 points. How many matches did you have today?
I had 5 matches and 5 breaks in all matches.
With a couple of elbow genie points.
A couple of elbow genie points in there.
Shout out to the elbow genie, Jonathan Roberts. The man's probably climbing some rocks out there in the Alabama wilderness right now. But we love the elbow genie, and I think that the Alabama Twisters fans are going to love Anthony Salisbury. So just a quick correction. You prefer to be called Parker.
Yes, I do prefer to be called Parker.
Salisbury.
Yes,
you don't have to worry about that. I will only ever refer to you as TV Dinner, even if that doesn't stick elsewhere, brother. Me and you are going to be close homies. TV Dinner. It's going to be a pleasure doing business with you. Before we started the qualifier, I went back and told the guys, like, hey, man, we want you guys to bring that Twister energy. We want you guys to be showmen. We want you guys to ham up your victories. And honestly, your jiu-jitsu spoke volumes today, man. Absolute gangster, dude. Talk about us. Talk us through, like, where you train, who your training partners are.
Man, the #1 training partner from when I lived in Oklahoma, man, y'all know him. Name's Jet Thompson.
Yeah, I know him. I've about poisoned his Fruity Pebbles on several different occasions. All my students are always like, "Yeah, that shotgun armbar hurt." Yeah, it hurt my heart, brother. It hurt my heart. So,
oh yeah.
And now potentially going into the draft, you could wind up grappling against Jet Thompson as an Alabama Twister, or potentially if they pay enough money, they're gonna have to ante up, get you paid. You might could play on the same team as Jet Thompson.
I mean, man, I'd be cool with either, honestly. I'm a huge fan of yours on that PGF season that you did. I'm a huge fan.
Let's go, champ.
Super excited for this season, and I'm cool with being on his team or against him because I know y'all will definitely help me in that season.
Well, brother, like I said, I think that the people saw that you were an absolute electrifying jiu-jitsu player. 5 matches, 5 subs, 2 elbow genie points. That's the kind of Twister behavior that we like to see, man. So thank you for your efforts today, and it's been one hell of a day, man. Do you have anything else you want to say? How can people follow you on social media?
You can follow me at Parker Kirk BJJ on Instagram and Facebook. Make sure y'all hit me up. I'm super excited to be on this season of PGF. Make sure y'all watch out for me.
If you can't find him at Parker Kirk BJJ, that's because it's at TV Dinner BJJ later. I don't know. We'll talk more about that. All right. Maybe after we secure him on the Twisters in Season 9 after the draft on February 4th, maybe you'll be able to find him there. But, hey, man, you did absolutely awesome today. Anything you want to say to the people?
Man, not a whole lot. Just thank you to everybody out in Oklahoma, out in Florida that I've been training with. Huge thank you to my parents for taking me this far and helping me out because I tried out for the Las Vegas trials for Season 6, and I came up short, and I knew that I'd be coming back at the 175 season to come in the title and enter the draft.
Well, like I said, man, it's been an absolute banger of a day. Thank you guys for tuning in with us on YouTube. Please, please don't miss the next event that we're putting on, man. The Alabama Twisters are pioneering the new modern culture of jiu-jitsu. We're going to be putting on all types of events, of course, starting tomorrow at 11 a.m., 11 to 1 at 10th Planet Birmingham. Brandon McCatherine, PGF owner and commissioner, 10th Planet Hall of Famer, will be teaching a seminar. It's $10 a month, $120 a year to get access to those types of events. And then, of course, Elijah Carlton on the 13th, December 13th as well at Ohm Jiu-Jitsu in Birmingham. We're going to continue to put on Little Twisters events, super fights for adults, Alabama State Grappling Federations, tournaments. We are super excited about the future of jiu-jitsu in Alabama, and of course we cannot wait for Season 9 in Las Vegas. We're going to sign off right there. TV Dinner, you're the man.
Thank you,
Big
guys.
congrats today. Oh, I believe we have one more player that's going to sit down, brother. I'm going to steal this here microphone from you, and a mystery person of someone's choosing is about to sit down, and we are going to run one more of these here interviews. It looks like it could be no other than Whitt Ramey.
What's up, man?
What's up, dude? How are you feeling today, man?
Good. Here, I'm going to put this down. You want some dried mango?
Oh, brother, I'm going to pass on the dried mango. I like mine wet. All right, but listen, I do have to say, great performance today, dude, and you walked away with a little cash. How much cash did they slip in there for getting second place today?
I saw 200 in that envelope, and then they were throwing money bags out. I was not counting those in the middle of the thing. I was like, I got to stay focused
100%
on the matches, not the money. But Dude, very generous. I don't even know who that came from. Can you tell me who that came from?
The Twisters ownership, we decided that we wanted to pay $500 to the winner. Shane Mills, the owner of Cage Fit here, one of the Nasty Nine owners of the Alabama Twisters, he went out and found some sponsors that donated some extra money to you guys. We try to get everybody paid. That's the thing in modern day jiu-jitsu. Pay the athletes what they're worth. And like I said, not bad for a little second place medal, dude.
Man.
$200 plus some bonus bags. Yeah. Pretty good day at the office.
Very quickly, you can go into the hole on a trip like this between travel and lodging and food and all that, and registration for the tournament. But everything was very affordable.
Yeah.
Y'all were very generous with giving the money. Man, a lot of people made money coming and doing this, and that makes it so easy, man. That, along with, if you don't mind, I had some generous sponsors for this trip.
Yeah, absolutely.
My friend Gustavo Martinez, my friend Brian Narcisse, and my friend Tanner Brown. They donated to the team for us to do this trip. And, dude, everything was basically covered, man. And then that on top of this, I just feel very grateful for all the support from everybody.
Well, that's one thing that I would say that's changing with the PGF. You see like a lot of tournaments like the CJI or the ADCC, a lot of those guys that win the bracket, those guys are getting paid. But we're trying to get everyone paid on the roster. And so that's one thing I know from like seasons 1 through 6 where the winning athlete left with a ton of money, season 7, season 8, and moving forward, the goal of the PGF has been to get everyone paid so that jiu-jitsu can be their full-time job. And so, like I said, we look forward to continuing to try to be generous to the athletes and give them the best experience, and especially as potentially as Alabama Twisters, we always want our fans to get behind our athletes. And, you know, they were in the chat all day throwing up twisters and stuff like that. So we're just very, very excited about the culture. We're trying to create the best culture eats strategy for breakfast. So we're trying to make sure that everybody wants to play for the Twisters and everybody's feeling the love top to bottom. And so we were very, very happy with your performance today, man. On my notes, it looks like you scored 22 points on the day, dude. How many matches did you have today?
Dude, it all ran together. I have no idea.
Like 6 or 7
matches. A little slight
matches?
concussion might have thrown off my count, too.
Dude, listen, well, I thought that you set off an earthquake in Opelika when you hit your head on the pavement, but then you went out there against Chris McConnell and were grinding your forehead back into him, getting a little gritty out there. So I was like, I think my man is just absolutely with it. You know what I'm saying?
The damage was done. I've already had so many concussions at this point.
All right, brother, little youth football, a couple bike wrecks. Who knows, dude?
It's the South. South loves football, man. My mom wouldn't let me wrestle, but they would let me go take brain damage in football.
Hey, brother, shout out to all those kids sacrificing their brain cells somewhere on a field. Get your kids in jiu-jitsu and get them to the next Alabama Twisters event. Twisters up, man. Hey, is there anything you would like to tell the people? How can they follow you on social media?
Yeah. So in Woodruff, South Carolina, I'm in the infancy stages of starting a gym. The gym's name is Woodruff Fighters Club. We had a lot of support, man. We drove 5 hours to get here. A whole crew drove 5 hours to get here, and small team, but might have been the loudest ones here, man. I'm really appreciative of all the support from the team, and this is just the beginning. We're affiliated with Heath Pedigo and Pedigo Submission Fighting. We love their culture, and while we're not copying them the blueprint exactly, we're so inspired by what they do, man, and we're trying to build our own little thing in our little town in Woodruff, and also inspired by 10th Planet. We love 10th Planet, dude. Yeah, man.
Absolutely, man. Listen, we appreciate the love. And like I said, guys, thank y'all so much for following us throughout the day. It's been a long day here in Opelika. Like I said, we had 25 super fight matchups with the kids. The first ever Little Twisters Invitational Tournament. Very, very excited about how that went. You guys tune in. We'll be dropping applications for the next one as soon as we can. We're going to hope that everybody has a happy holiday season, and we'll get right back to it in the new year, followed by as many other events as we can come up with, man. So Twisters up. It's been a great day to be a Twister, and thank you guys for supporting the PGF. Hey, if you guys are athletes and y'all are watching, make sure that you get registered for one of these qualifiers. The Alabama Twisters are going to try to take care of our own. The New Hope Kings are taking care of their people. The Philly Phenoms are going to take care of you guys. Get your butt to one of these qualifiers and punch your ticket to Las Vegas for Season 9, guys. Good job, man. All right, guys, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Twisters up, baby.
It's been a long night. Black skies glowing. We're losing light. Where am I?
I mean, that was the dude that did not sound like he was arrived. My mom's been fucking with them. She's like, I need to stay sharp. So every time that a scammer calls her, she just tries to fuck with them for as long as possible. Yeah, it's so much on YouTube where the guy sets the scammer up and the captcha, two-step verification, click this. He has impossible ones, and the scammer will just be trying to bro, I can't. Where's Go at? Oh, I need you to explain this. What's happening in this clip? Who is he trying to throw that ass at? He's throwing ass in the country store, dude. He's trying to do some fundraising during the show or what? I mean, bills don't pay themselves. He's trying to get him. Have you been drinking, sir? We don't get down like that. Are you trying to bust his head on the concrete too? Twister dick. Twister, I barely even know her. That one tickled you he tickled me, then it tickled him. Yeah, they both started tickling each other. It was weird. Hey man, what y'all do? It's up to you. No diddy. Just came in, got tickled and left. Throw that ass in a circle. Oh. Yeah. What about an oval? In a what about a hexagon? Yeah. Show me. I don't know math. I'm trying to make that's more like a trapezoid. What that is. Are we getting food and stuff playing? It's all jacked up. Why is he trying to do stuff? Huh? That kid's arm's all messed up and he's trying to make I'm not touching shit till I